Wow, that's a great question. I bet you everybody in Kansas wants to know the answer to that one. Jason, what kind of animals lived in the age of the dinosaurs here in Kansas?
That's a good question. For much of the time that dinosaurs were alive, especially at the end, Kansas was actually covered by an ocean, a nice, broad, but shallow ocean that was full of animals, and especially animals called ammonites, which are kind of like a squid with a coiled shell. It was also full of huge, scary predators too, though, like mosasaurs, which is kind of like a giant 50-foot Komodo dragon with flippers.
Holy cow.
Yeah, really scary. Also, plenty of fish. Kansas is famous for fossil fish.
Wow. And Kansas is sort of famous in the history of paleontology too. Is it where the Bone Wars actually started?
The Bone Wars did take place somewhat in Kansas, but there were a lot of very famous paleontologists who came there, like the Sternbergs, where the Sternberg Museum's name came from. A lot of famous paleontologists because they knew what I just said, that Kansas was absolutely full of fossils, mostly from those ancient oceans.
Wow. So if you live in Kansas and you want to go fossil hunting, you can look on the ground and look for what you called float, which is the small fossils.
Absolutely.
But you can also go to a great museum like the Sternberg Museum, or right here in Kansas we have in Wichita we have the Museum of World Treasures, where people can go see dinosaur skeletons. Definitely. Or they can come to Field Station Dinosaurs and see what they look like in person. Great. Yeah, Kansas is a great place for dinosaurs.
Absolutely.
Good question.